and now they say what they are going to blacklist Shatta Wale from their radio stations and all that. That one there is just cheap talk because for so many years, Hit FM and Co they blacklisted. Then still on God they be a hit in their faces. JJC a hit in their faces, and everything is getting hits anytime we drop the songs, even without them. I posted something today say they can block Shatta from radio stations, but they cannot block him from our phones because your phone and no any here Juma. Share space you so look at the number of people that have joined the space. Look at the number of people that is here. How many people are watching TV? How many people are watching radio in today's world? It's just now a second choice, unlike before. They need the artist more than the artist need them. In any way, how many times in Pona Ghana radio station about Shatta Wale Angel? In fact, how many times in Pona Omobo Ghanaian songs in general? You watch their stations and you watch their radio or you listen to their radio stations for 1 hour per. You can count the number of Ghanaian songs you hear on their stations. So already they are failures. They have failed the music industry.
You give and you give us exclusives. We deserve it.
Okay.
We deserve it.
Okay.
But before, no,
Yeah,
tell us
we
how do you
deserve it.
manage? How do you handle all these things? I mean, all these things going on the internet, the media talking about. I mean, we know the gang ups right from start, but the whole thing, Kwesi Abuaje, Ghana Music UK, and all these things, and then preparing towards because last year around your birthday there was a prophecy. 18th, exactly 18th. And I would like to ask you why you want to release the single on the 18th. Is it because last year there was issue, the prophecy and the whole kind of prison issue and then the jail issue, and then this year you want to release incoming because all the trauma say you have moved a step further. All this conversation I'll ask you, but I first want to know how do you cope? How do you handle all
Well,
this?
well. I just say a good evening, big good evening to everybody here. I can see there are a whole lot of people here right now, including my manager Kim. I know some Flex is also in the corner listening because it was something that told me, you know, you guys are on, so we should, come on board and, listen. First of all, I'll just say I always tell, us, we're a big family, and I like to share that with everybody that the moment you have the realization of who you are, you always do things that people will keep wondering. For instance, I was telling Bankuli a while ago that I don't know how come I meet like angels. My manager is here, Kim is here, Sam Flex is there, and we've gotten Bankuli. What I want to say is that because I'm always myself, I connect with nature easily. I know when it rains, the sun would have to shine. I know that y- you know, everything around me is about nature. And sometimes when I'm angry, I don't want to hide it. And after, I show my anger or, express myself, I still need to come to track one. I always make these jokes to people that sometimes most people think when I'm even having sex, I talk like the way I'm based on live video. That's how people have seen me. Yeah, because they see me like, no, the guy is, too, hard and, the way he talks and stuff like that. But like me, I tell people, like, when there is a problem and it's worrying me and I voice it out, then I forget. But when I don't voice it out, that is where I'm going to be affected. That is where I'm going to have depressions and, you know, all sorts of headaches and blah, blah. So I'll just say how to do this is, when you get visa from Ghana and UK, sometimes when you're in the sun, you behave like the sun. When you're in the snow too, you behave like the snow. So,
Wow. Wow.
yeah, I've just, shown you guys, like, I do it every time because it's just that people don't want me. Today, when I was on my live, I was telling people that nobody will even blog about me coming on live and talking calmly. Everybody is
Mm.
like love my action movies when it comes to live videos and stuff like that. But I take it the way it is because it's the situation that we find ourselves in, and to solve this thing would be a force of hands like this, like how we are all here to grow this whole movement up, and gradually people are going to understand our brand, and we're going to get our artists from Shatta movement also displaying some real
Wow.
self-awareness. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. 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 All right. So, King, let me move you straight to the question on the dashboard. Ghana music,
Mm,
UK. I mean, we've
mm,
we've heard a lot. We've seen a lot on the internet back and forth. Right from the start, since you left Ghana to the UK, and then when you entered the podium to perform and also take your awards. Right after there've been conversations. I want to ask this question: what is the whole thing about this Ghana Music Awards UK? What is the whole thing? We really want to hear from you, your side, because I mean, you've said a lot and people are still debunking. What is the whole thing right from start? Because for 7 years you've not been to the UK, and then you went there,
mm,
and you've just packed, you
mm,
packed the whole UK, and the and it is
mm.
marvelous. What is the whole thing? Tell us right from start to finish. What is the whole thing? How did things happen?
Well, a lawyer came to me some time ago, and
Mm,
he was talking to me about the awards, and how he wants me to be part of it. So I should work hard so we can all be you know just enjoying the scheme and supporting the agenda of Ghana music. So
mm,
I spoke to him about my movement, because most of the times when I'm traveling, what I need and how comfortable I want to be. Apart from that, my money, you know,
mm,
is more important to me and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
So a lawyer just said something that, touched my heart, because the only thing he said was that, Shatta, the money you're asking for, and that time I was asking him for £150,000,
mm,
and he was like, the money is it, and this is what he said. He said, Shatta, the money you're asking for is you. You are the money. Believe it. That I'm saying that if you say, okay, Alodia, let's do it, I can get investors to support this thing, and we can bring you to the UK. This took us like 4 years or something,
Wow.
you know. Yeah, because Alodia has done a great work that I would say we should all applaud him for, because he's worked like a record label. Yeah, Alodia has really, shown me that like I'm important as an artist, and he's done that for so many artists, and I believe every artist comes with, you know, their preference and how they want. And I believe
Packages. Yeah.
if we can all come together like that, because, he tried his possible best to make sure that, Shatta, I will get everything done right for you. And he did everything right. And that is what I'm happy about today, that I'm in the UK, and he's making me feel like that artist I want to be. Nobody knows the area I'm staying, because I don't necessarily have to, let people know, but he's making me stay in one of the richest areas in London, because if I'm in Ghana, I stay in one of the richest places in Ghana. So if
The
I'm leaving
richest
Ghana,
place.
yeah, me,
Yeah.
my houses so I have, they are in the richest place, the cantonment, and,
Yeah.
the East Lagos, East
You
Lagos,
are
they
the
have,
king. Yeah.
yeah, so in my houses are in prime areas, and, you know, I travel to London and I can't live in a
You
prime
should get
area.
the same treatment. Same as.
Yeah, at least if I'll move, me myself recently, I do some Kobolo work small, I just, Kim doesn't understand Kobolo, but, Kobolo is, you know, bad boy movement, order, a ride myself because I wanted to feel like, and because of Shaxi, that's why I do that to have a conversation. I'm going to send you a video flex with me and a driver that I was, asking,
Sure.
Shaxi stuff. Yeah, So Alodia has actually played his role as a promoter and as you know, an event organizer to make sure things are done properly. He told me that, Shatta, when you come to London, I always say this on radio, people fight with me, but when you come to London, you know that it's not only the Sheilas and the Nijates and the Ibrahim Gausus that love you. Like people love you in the UK. And yes, I've met not only Ghanaians, I've met Congolese, Liberians, Sierra Leone people. People came actually to watch Shatta perform. And
Crazy.
it was beautiful when I was performing. The energy the crowd was giving me, I was
Crazy.
seeing and feeling that, oh, we miss him, we miss him. And that is why I've told him, if I can get his love from the UK like this, and I know that if you can arrange things, like even the Rolls Royce, Alodia rented for me, had everything I
Mad.
needed, at least,
Mad.
my water, you know, my intampe, you know, my $5,000 cigar, everything was
Hey,
like,
papa, 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 papa.
some mints in the car,
Yeah, man.
watered whiskey. See, Alodia has done something that I feel if every artist will take their time and build a relationship with, because what I'm talking about, I really want people to pinpoint things down. If we have planned something for 4 years and he's made it like happen, the reason why it took me 4 years, or it took us 4 years for me to come here is that the timing. One, because
Yeah.
sometimes when he wants me to come, I even tell him that, Lawyer, the thing that you are doing fine. If I come and stuff like that, we want to. I want us to set a standard, and on God really made us set this standard. Because if I didn't have a hit song and he had brought me here and given me the artist of the year, everybody will see that yes, no, this is bias. This shouldn't be done. But at
Yeah.
least on God also fought its way. Like on God took over like the African continent and Ghana as
Sure.
a whole.
The biggest song released
Yeah,
last.
you understand me? And at least it went into, the diaspora as well. Everywhere there is a black person in the world sings on
No
God.
song, God. Sure.
Yeah, you understand me? So I believe on God really saved us with that opportunity. And when the time was right and it was like, Shatta, I am ready to do this deal. Let's sign a contract. What you asked for. I've searched and I have Mr. Blah Blah, this company, they've all supported to get you properly set up so you can enter the UK. And it was
Tabia.
beautiful.
Shout out to Tabia.
Yeah, shout out to Tabia. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. A lot of us people that are really supporting this, but they wanted to believe that, Alodia, can you pull Shatta Wale? Are you sure this is what Shatta Wale wants? He wants this, he wants that, he wants this. Are you sure when we do all for Shatta Wale, he'll deliver? And everybody, all his investors are happy, and I'm so happy that I also fulfilled that, promise to
Promise.
really get here. And I mean, if I'll tell you, this is how, this thing started, and I think he's played his role properly.
Yeah.
All right. So beautiful. I wanted to know, and the fact that you said you guys planned this for 4 solid years. And Ken, you said something. You said when he approached you first, you charged or you called for £150,000,
Yeah,
right? That is so
yeah,
huge.
mm,
Today, you said you took £80,000 from him, and
mm, mm,
Ghana is saying you're lying.
mm,
Alodia
Not
can't pay
Ghana.
you.
No, hold on. Not
I'll
Ghana.
okay. All right. So
There's one
I shouldn't even
specific
say.
person
All
talking
right.
about that.
So
Ghanaians are
a
not
section
saying
of
that.
people. Let me use a
mm,
section of people believe
mm,
that Alodia can't pay £80,000 to you,
mm,
Shatawali, because
mm,
Alodia himself cannot even raise up to even 10 or 20,000 for an
mm,
event like that. Not to talk of paying
mm,
you 80,000 cedis,
Mm,
80,000 pounds. Now you are also telling us you
mm,
charge him 150,000, which he said, listen, I'll work myself, I'll get people, I'll connect with people to make sure that at least we can come up with something and we will bring you to the UK. Now tell me, the 80,000 pounds, it
mm.
happened, right?
Most definitely. You know that I won't lie about anything. You understand me?
Good.
But that's what I'm saying. If I've asked Alodia 150 and he
Mm-hmm.
can pull 80, he's
Good.
tried so much. I don't have to stress him anymore. Sometimes when you're a businessman, you watch the scope of the business and how big it can be.
For sure.
What I've done for Alodia, the next time I tell him to give me 200,000, he will run and look for the money and bring it. Why?
For sure.
Because I understood the scope and how the blueprint was and involved myself.
True.
So forever with me and Alodia, it's like two business partners that are making money together.
For sure.
So I believe I've, played my part well, and that is how come, you know, that's what I'm saying. Alodia has done something outside Ghana that I've not experienced with any promoter.
Mm.
And I'm yet to experience that because most of the times when I travel, you know, I have to rent my suit myself. Like when I go to the States, Kim knows, like, we pay everything ourselves. We do stuff, ourselves because we want to keep a certain brand. You understand me? But
Sure.
at least if you can make me feel like an artist who is important and has a potential of taking the Ghanaian music to the diaspora or to the global market, and you are treating me like this, I'll work hard. As I'm here, I've recorded over 8 songs since I came. Today he came
Wow.
and he was listening to a song and was telling me, Shatta, people in the UK love a certain type of way you sing. And when you sing soft, I know Kim, she likes me to go hard sometimes. Kim, when I'm doing dance when I sing, oh baby, yeah, yo, yo, when I like that, then I change that vocal and make it Kim up aside, you know. Yeah. Kim understands my dexterity, like how you call that word? Dexterity. Oh, dexterity. I beg man. How do
And
you?
and the deep voice. Don't forget the deep
Yeah,
voice.
that's what I'm telling them that you love the deep
Yeah,
voice.
that's
Dex-
it.
is it dexterity?
Dexterity, Kim
Yeah.
likes my deep voice and how I, switch it, and she's been encouraging me with that. These days, my fans, anytime they hear me sing in a way like they like it when I'm doing dancehall like that. But
We all have it, please. We all
yeah,
have it, please. We all have
hey,
it.
well, hey, chairman own to me, chairman own to. So I have gotten like people around me, or I have people around me who are directing me gradually, and I'm growing through this. And so if we
Mm.
have people like promoters, event organizers who can also embrace and respect the career where it has gotten to, I believe Alodia needs, an award for himself personally from the Shatter movement and the Ghana music industry as a whole. That they should
Yes.
Mm.
applaud him, for pulling up, because this whole brouhaha that's going on is not from anything but just from the performance fee. And you see, when people are talking about 80,000, me taking 80,000 pounds for a performance fee, the first Afro Nation, I tell people, I don't lie. Like, we've done that show. Smith is alive. People can call Smith and ask him that, how much did they pay me on my first Afro Nation show? Dennis Akwaba UK was my negotiator. He negotiated for that money to be paid.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And I think
Are
Aquaba
you getting
UK is
one?
on the platform. We have Aquaba UK on the platform.
No, that's my nigga. Sometimes if
Wow.
we quarrel small, then we come back small.
Oh,
Akwaba
he's
UK,
here with us.
Yeah, he's here with us. Aquaba UK is here with
Okay.
us.
Akwaba UK, Dennis supported what Alodia did. That's what Dennis and Alodia has been doing and looks so beautiful. It's just that They are trying to get artists that would understand their stress so we can all support. And that is why I'm even in London, that I've made it or taken it upon myself that fine, if Alodia can bring me like this and treat me like this, every promoter that is in UK that couldn't afford to fly me all over from Ghana and with the cost and everything has that opportunity here to also invite me, whether Birmingham, Manchester, and I'm not going to charge any huge amount because I've seen that I have love here and I need to create that fan base love here. And that is what I told Alodia,
Nice
that
one.
any
Nice one.
promoter that is trying to call me now, as we are talking to you right now, I hear Birmingham people wanna um bring me on board, the Manchester, some places. I don't know, a whole lot of places, but I'm telling
Nice
Alodia,
one.
that, Alodia, don't let us charge our people so much so they can experience what they are missing. So that when they see Shatta and the next time they want
The
to come,
next time.
they know
Yeah.
that they would have to come well. Because I don't have
Sure.
to come to
Sure.
London to come and tell people because I wear a rollie that is worth $56,000. So if you are paying me, no, Alodia has done that magic and has opened the door, and Shatta is ready to also help other promoters to also make that impact that we want to make,
Nice one.
and that way
Nice one.
we can all come together and say, let's go and do an O2. Imagine every promoter in London coming together to support maybe Alodia so we can have maybe a big O2 show. We can make this happen. To a
Because
lot
yeah,
from what I saw from the awards, I hear about 1,000 people, you know, couldn't
That's
enter
nice.
because
Sure.
the place was full and the the people that handle the event place said no, it's full up. So people even went home. So he had to refund like monies to people and stuff like that. But if he can pull a crowd like that, it means to fill up a 10,000 capacity or 15,000
20,000.
to 20,000,
We'll go.
we can do that hands down.
Sure.
So I think
Sure.
this is where we have gotten to, and I will take this opportunity to tell every promoter, in the UK that I'm here. It's been long since I came here, and since they want me, I'm comfortable here, and I also want them to be comfortable so we can work together. So that's the whole deal.
wow,
Nice.
wow, wow. All right. So King, I'm not going to keep you on this
Mm,
Ghana music conversation,
mm,
Ghana music UK conversation, because we've had almost a lot about it, and I mean you've
mm,
updated us a lot, and today you've elaborated everything. The
mm.
rest is for them to doubt. Let's move to the next one, which is your birthday.
Nigeria is taking care of me in London. So
Wow.
I've spoken to
Oh.
a couple of people, I've spoken to Smade myself. He's so happy that his language was, at long last, you have left Ghana. Because Smade's problem is that he wants to help, because he likes, I see Smade likes me naturally. He calls me Mr. President. He likes me naturally because I gel with him, because Nigerians are like my family, so I gel with Smade a lot. Like, I make him laugh, sometimes when I talk to him small, I crack jokes. And so he was telling me some time ago that, Shatta, you need to move and come out here. We want to help. You have a good talent, a great talent. We can help you, you know, secure a space too, and at least have something to eat, you know. And so yeah, he
Yeah.
was speaking to me. I was like, yes, he's happy. I'm here now, and I'm gonna meet him very soon. So with that, I think the preparation towards my birthday is looking good, and I hope, like, people would come and just enjoy, the birthday, and also the single that we are about to release. With the single, it's looking good for everybody. We all have to say, thank you to Bankuli, because the
Mm.
magic that I've,
Thank you, Bakuli.
gone through with yeah, like Bankuli is like,
Baba
you
Bankuli.
know,
God
like the way
bless you.
Kim directs me when it comes to dancehall songs. I do stuff. She tells me to change it, do it like this. Kim is the type of person that if I'm tired and I send her a song, she'll tell me, you sound tired. Relax. Don't do the song. Do it next time. Or maybe meditate like this. Do this and do the song. And
Yeah.
Bankuli
Wow.
has also brought in that Afrobeat power that I needed. I was always looking for, bro. Like I've recorded over 64 songs, different
Mm.
different albums. Like I've done it myself. I played piano. I've played I'm Afrobeat in a love type. I've played Afrobeat in okay, let me sing like then I say, okay, let me just do it in this way, this direction. But all the songs I did, if I listen to them, I don't sound like Shatta Wale.
Mhm.
Wow.
But when Bankuli came into the picture, the first question he asked me was, Shatta, what key do you sing comfortably in? And I was like, Baba, so sometimes and if you go E minor, and if you go F, and he said, leave that thing for me. Bankuli has found a key to my Afro beat that when I'm listening to the songs, the project we've done, I listen to myself and I get goosebumps.
Oh.
Wow.
Who is eating kelewele there? I can hear
Flex,
your
oh, flex,
your
flex, flex,
flex. Why are you eating and you're
flex.
talking in the conference room?
Eh?
Which kelewele?
It is chewing gum.
Okay, if it's chewing gum, we'll take it like that.
Yes,
So basically, Bankuli has done a great, body works on me. First I
Mm.
was a Toyota, but now I'm a Rolls Royce because
Wow. The pimp is great.
yeah, because the first single that is the incoming that we're about to release is a shatter on an Afro beat, and this I would just like to tell everybody that this is a soft side of me that I want everybody to enjoy. Too much
Mm.
of the chaos and too much of the controversies. There's been too much of problems that have occurred, which has made Shatta look like he is a bad guy, the bad type. He doesn't want to listen to people. But this album will let everybody know that I have listened
Mm.
and I have heard, and God has manifested it into diamonds and gold. See, I am telling
Amen.
everybody here that if we release the whole project, there won't be one song that nobody would say they don't like.
Wow.
I'm a musician myself, but I've never been directed before. And one time, Mankuli called me. He spoke to me and I cried. Why? Because he he was telling me how come I couldn't do songs like this from when I started my career. You know, he was explaining to me why because researched about me, seeing how my growth has been, and he saw that all my growth was because anytime people worry me, I put it in the song, and the song becomes a hit. Why? Because people know the story of the song.
For sure.
Bankule has given me examples of songs that he has studied and has seen that the reason why I still keep reigning is that people follow my story, like what this our people are doing at Peace FM. If it wasn't me releasing this incoming song, like I would have done a song, hey, Moonin Bibi, Min Wobia, hey, Akwesi Abuaji, hey, Utrumu.
God.
This is by the way. So you see, but now the kind of song I'm about to release, I'm even scared because it just ran through the situations that are going on right now.
Mm.
And this time, Shatta is explaining himself in a song that when you listen, you feel it that no, whatever is going around is what, because we didn't even know this song was going to enter into this mood where everybody's talking about 80,000 pounds and everybody's talking about Shatta anyhow, and the song is just right for the occasion. And I was telling Bankuli that
Wow.
He prays a lot. He's been praying with me. Sometimes if we have to record online, he's prayed for Mali several times. Mali is like a daughter to him, and you know his directions are divine. I've come to understand why somebody like that will move with great men in the world. I have pictures that sometimes when we are recording and I see it in the studio, I say, Baba, I want to take this picture. I see Bankuli with Jay-Z, Kanye West. I see Bankuli with, influential people in the studio. And I go like, Baba, I will succumb and mellow myself for you to teach me the way I should go, like the way I know it in the Bible. Because
Mm.
everybody needs help. I have sung
Sure.
64 songs. That or when I listen, I don't sound like myself. Fully has done with me. When I'm singing, it's myself. I feel good. I get goosebumps. So I wonder what Shatter Movement
Wow.
fans will feel when they are listening to it, because that is who like I am. Like I like to sing for my fans to feel it and understand the music. But this
Wow.
whole album is going to let people chill and party and know that there is nothing important in this world than this life that God has given us. And
True.
it's a
True.
and it's a beautiful piece that I've created. So the incoming single, I know there's a situation on the ground right now, and incoming is going to explain whatever is happening in the most sweetest way that when you listen to it once, the next one you would want to sing it. Trust
Wow.
me. And that is
We are
what
grateful.
I've built, with Bankuli, for the Shatter movement and, the whole fans we have in the world. And I just want to say a big thank you to him. If, you know, he, he's even, maybe he will listen to this later. He has done a whole body works on me. Like he's really pimp the ride to a Rolls Royce. And we are looking at pushing this hard. And as I'm talking to you right now, my YouTube has been watched. My Facebook, I know Flex has been writing. Now my Facebook is boosting. The distribution level that Baguli has got for me is
It's
watching
mad.
everything.
It's
Yeah,
mad.
like they're just watching everything. I load things on my YouTube myself. But this time when I go on my YouTube, I don't understand again because I've been told
It is
that.
changing. And
Yeah,
slow.
I've been told that the money that I've been making on YouTube is not the
It's
money I
good.
need to make. So right
Yes.
now,
We
they
will
put
The
collect it.
YouTube is YouTubing.
yeah, my YouTube. Thank you very much. My YouTube is YouTubing. It's YouTubing. So if you check back for my Facebook, to my
Mm,
YouTube, my
mm,
Instagram, they're
mm.
working on it and building it in a certain way. I feel that this is the kind of thing that I need, even if I've not gotten, you know, to the huge labels, I've been able to find the right contact to connect with so that we can get this thing done properly. And,
Sure.
I'm looking at this in a very beautiful way. And that is what I've told Bankuli. We are talking to some um, investors around. Leslie of Fantasy, Entertainment, my dad in America, he has, really started, pushing his weight on this whole project. He's, you know, place some money down, and want to see the progress of it, then we are going to do a whole lot of stuff. It's just that as I'm in UK, I need to, shoot a video with Techno, but I heard he had like some visa issues, so yeah, either I go to Nigeria or we try and fly him here over, so we do the song. But any which way,
Sure.
we are going to
Sure.
have it. Techno is so happy, and I'm so happy meeting Techno because Techno has been like my friend for 4 years. People don't know. I've been talking to him on
Mm,
phone. I've been worrying,
mm,
Omo, if I write song for me, or if I write song for me. One
mm.
thing that I would want to add, which I am not shy about, and which Kim has even been teaching me, and people don't know, is that as a musician, you always have to allow yourself so they can write for you and sing. If only you are professionally, inclined like that to do that. And guys, before God and man, all my songs that were played in Nigeria.
Mm.
And this one, if I tell you this one, I'm not going to sing any. I'm not going to give you any exclusive or tell you about the incoming. I just want you guys to listen to this
You want
carefully.
to swerve us. You
All,
want
We
to
are
swerve
all,
must
us.
be emotional
You want
blackmail.
to swerve us.
all, all all my songs,
yeah.
the beats were played in Nigeria, and
Mm-hmm.
the first 6 projects that I've done with Bankuli, they wrote the song and the lyrics, everything for me, and it sounds shatter. Hey, Bankuli, God go bless her.
Hey, pa, 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 pa,
Wow.
pa, pa.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Wow.
now
The
I'm a J,
collaboration is great.
yeah, I'm working with people who are writing the songs for me. Let me just give you an example. So
Mm.
Mm.
Kim Perry wrote 3 songs on the album.
Hey,
Wow.
the dengue, the dengue,
Yeah,
the
then
dengue,
get
the
yeah, Kim
dengue.
Perry. He wrote
Shout
three
out
songs
to
on the
Perry.
album.
That song is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
jam.
yes, I mean, and other, I think I need to ask about Kuli the other because I'm too close with Perry. I talk to Perry 247 and blah
Mm.
blah blah. So he Perry is like so much or has been so much in love with Shatta movement, and he was telling me about how Port Harcourt fan base is. He said Port Harcourt Shatta movement fan base, they like dancehall, so they love me for my dancehall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it means we have a market in Nigeria. When you go to Port Harcourt, at least we have a whole state that we are also controlling when you come to the
Sure.
dancehall world and stuff. So yes,
Mm.
Perry helped me, with the lyrics, the composition. He even came to Ghana. We had some studio sessions and stuff like that. We've
Sure.
done a couple of work. So that is where the work has gotten to. And I'm so proud that at least with Jay-Z, the Beyoncés, the Rihannas, the Nicki Minaj, Cardi B's, all of them have writers.
Of
And
course.
that is why I say everybody needs help. That is why even today I
Sure.
did the live video and was like, when you need help, pray to God for your helper, and your helper will come. I think
Mm.
I've gotten Bankoli as my helper, and on this note, I just want to say a big thank you to him and God bless him. And so
God
yes,
bless him.
income,
God
yeah,
richly,
income,
richly, richly
yeah.
bless him.
Subscribe Sharakamono Crab's channel for more entertainment updates.